Hello, moon shimmers. It's Levi again. Hi. So today I kind of wanted to talk to you about something very important and near and dear to my soul. It is the emotion called hatred. You think I'm kidding? I mean, a little part of me, like the tiny little baby pieces, like this much. But generally, I know that, you all probably hear me say all the time that I hate people. I hate everyone. It's fine. And I'm not necessarily recanting that statement. But, so I wanted to talk about Generation Y, or the Millennials. Whatever you want to call it, it's fine. We are kind of a blend of some interesting people. Generally, if you don't know, and I'm going to quote American Horror Story here, but we are the generation that was born sometime between like the AIDS pandemic and like 9/11. So we're somewhere in that middle area. We are a generation full of all kinds of beauty. Let me tell you. So we are full of all kinds of slackers and go-getters. We're also full of all kinds of like sluts and whores and like fine upstanding Christians with guns. Well, I mean, the sluts have guns too. You don't know what they're carrying in those clothes, okay? Like that. All kinds of people who are selfish and needy. I mean, you just look at Facebook and you have some people posting about like GoFundMe pages for like their next vacation. I'm sorry, what? You want me to donate money so that you can go to Florida so that I can live in squalor because I donated to your vacation? Okay. Now at the same time, sure. GoFundMe is one example, but on the same flip side, it's extremely philanthropic. Now, our generation has a lot of that too. Like, we're a lot of the polar opposites. I mean, GoFundMe was founded by two people from Generation Y. It was funded as something to kind of like help people out when they needed it, and I think that's pretty awesome that it's that philanthropic. That's a hard word. Philanthropic. Now, with that being said, since we're so polar opposite, I think that we've come up with so many contradictions that we've become like numb and cynical to each other's personality types, as well as to the outside world, because we are all special and we are going to make sure that everybody knows it, and we're going to do whatever it takes to get to that point. Now, we are going to name call, we are going to play dirty, we're going to bully people, we are going to be bitchy. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like a holy saint in this, because trust me, remember at the beginning, I hate people, so. So we're very harsh and we're very cynical, and we have a cold judging eye to the rest of the world because we think we're absolutely fantastic. But I will say that that has led to some sensitivity. Our generation is the generation of the whiniest people ever. I mean, oh no, someone called you fat. It hurts to be called that name. So do you want to whine about it, or do you want to grow a pair, or a pair of ovaries? That's what I meant from the beginning. Wow. Well, most of us are very sensitive to all kinds of things because our parents swooped in and saved us from all of our like tormentors, told us that they were stupid, we were special, and no one could ever take that away from us, and so on and so forth. Now, with us being so special, we were told from a very young age that we basically earned anything we wanted to just by showing up. Because we're the first generation to show up to get participation trophies, who got a trophy just for showing up to the tournament, and you might not have even tried. Like, I could have just stood in the corner of the soccer field, like blowing bubbles with my nose snuts, and still got a trophy. So, just saying. But we were all taught that we were special, and we were told by our parents that they just wanted us to be happy and that we could be anything we set our minds to. So when I was a kid, I mean, I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to go to space. I wanted to touch Mars with my fingers. Like, I wanted to do all of those things. So, it came as a really big shock to me when I got to college, and like, there's actual like doing the sciences involved. And I learned I couldn't be an astronaut. But who knew that actually you had to do like work and like be an engineer and like go to real school for that? I mean, I don't want to work with the sciences, that's hard. Because I mean, I got a trophy just for showing up, so where's my trophy for going to the moon, because I just want to be an astronaut? Do you understand what I mean now? A lot of our sensitivity can probably be blamed on our social media use because we can hide behind a keyboard to do whatever we want. And we can also let all like 1,000 of our friends know that I might have just stopped at like a 7-Eleven and gotten a Dr. Pepper, or I don't know, like I farted yesterday. Now, I think a lot of this makes us like the most self-obsessed, like narcissistic, most ridiculous, most crazy, most But I do think that we're learning to build respect for ourselves. And I think we've learned how to, we've learned some really good respect lessons from our parents. Now, early on in our lives, we might have been told, like, hey, you need to get something done, and if you didn't do it, you were gonna get spanked. I mean, I did when I was a kid. I got told if I, like, didn't clean the pool, that I would get spanked. So I wouldn't clean the pool, and then my dad would be like, hey, did you clean the pool? And I was like, yeah. I lied, so I got a spanking. I said it's so country. So I got a spanking. Sounds like it should come in a can. A lot of us spend a lot of our time like binge watching shows on Netflix, like Once Upon a Time, or Supernatural, or you know, all different kinds of things like that, because it lets us escape into another world, and it lets us be a part of something that we really wish we could be a part of. I'm not going to include Orange is the New Black on that, because if you want to be a part of the prison system, that's fine. I mean, if you've got like a deep-seated goal to just go to prison, by all means. There's a lot of people that could use some dying. Please don't go do that. That is horrible. By no means am I telling you to go kill people. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I think that we push ourselves really hard to get what we want sometimes. And I think that's a really good thing. Because of such diversity within ourselves, we get to see what all of our competition is really going on. We get to see where everybody else is in their life, and we get to kind of measure that against ourselves. I think that can be a motivating factor. At the same time, it can be really depressing. Like, I think I've gotten like 18 Snapchats while I've been recording this, and I wish I didn't have a test in the morning. So there's that. We usually won't accept second best for ourselves. For example, like 2 years ago I left everything I knew behind and I moved back home and I started going back to school. I mean, at the time, like I posted a status on Facebook about it. It got like 40 likes and like 7 comments. But I'm sure like all 960 other people on my friends list saw the post and were really happy about it. Because remember, I'm special, you're not, and we're all gonna die someday anyway, so. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure to go and subscribe to my YouTube page. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you want to share this video with any of your friends who you think might be like sluts and whores, or like fine upstanding Christians, or you know, like slackers and go-getters, or you know, the bitches with guns, I mean, do it. So I cannot wait to talk to you all again soon, and I hope you'll have a great day. Bye!